The Financial Political Dissidents, EFF, suffered a resounding defeat in 23 major by-races that were watched nationwide yesterday in a wide constituent test. The results show a sharp decline in support for Julius Malema's party, suggesting a potentially pivotal juncture in South Africa's political history. Please kindly subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. The EFF, which has been an incredible phenomenon lately, had its rising stars eliminated in every ward that was put to the test. The party's display was dreadful, with some followers casting ballots for EFF rivals that were less than 1% of the total. This emotional collapse is a significant departure from the EFF's previous discretionary wins and suggests that the public's disenchantment with its political platform is growing. Onlookers attributed the EFF's devastation to its divisive rhetoric and divisive tactics. Pundits argue that Malema's brand of politics, which are characterized by forceful and thought-provoking justifications, has alienated potential voters and undermined the party's credibility. The fact that the EFF was unable to get even a small percentage of the vote in these by-elections adds credence to the idea that its appeal is waning. Political analysts now doubt the EFF's viability going forward due to Malema's leadership. Concerns are raised regarding the party's ability to maintain a significant position in South Africa's political landscape due to its declining influence. Given this clear challenge, many speculate that Julius Malema's political career may be coming to an end. The EFF still has to sort out the more significant political repercussions as it grapples with these uncommon tragedies. The results show a shift in voter sentiment and might signal the emergence of new political forces in South Africa. Once more, Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, a member of Parliament for the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, has pleaded with the Parliament Chairperson to reject a motion that has been brought before the National Assembly for consideration, citing concerns that it poses to democratic values and the interests of the South African people. The resolution, which has generated a great deal of discussion in political circles, was put out by a rival party and is widely seen as a calculated move to restrict certain rights and the amount of parliamentary discussion. Although the motion specifics have not been made public, it is believed to contain modifications to parliamentary rules that would limit the capacity of opposition parties to hold the administration responsible. Dr. Ndlozi stressed the importance of preserving the integrity of parliamentary procedures and making sure that every member of Parliament (MP) has the chance to represent their constituency without unwarranted interference in his speech to the Parliament Chairperson. He said that if the motion were approved, it would create a risky precedent that would weaken public trust in the legislature and the democratic process. Dr. Ndlozi said that this motion threatened our democracy overall, not just the EFF or any one party. Serving the people of South Africa, examining the executive branch's activities, and making sure their views are heard are the responsibilities of legislators. Any proposal that aims to weaken the voice of the opposition or restrict the authority of this parliament is not acceptable. Reactions to Dr. Ndlozi's request to the Speaker of Parliament were not uniform. His position was welcomed by the EFF supporters, who saw it as a defense of democratic values and an essential check on the governing party's perceived expansion. On the other hand, the motion supporters contend that it is an essential move to expedite parliamentary proceedings and avoid obstructionist strategies that may jeopardize crucial legislative work. The Parliament Chairperson, who is responsible for ensuring that parliamentary sessions run well, must make a tough choice soon. While supporting the proposal might result in charges of silencing political opposition, rejecting it could be perceived as defending the values of free speech and vigorous discussion. This discussion has wider ramifications beyond just the current legislative setting. Any impression of a legislative speech crackdown might become a political flashpoint, impacting party dynamics and voter opinion ahead of the impending national elections. All eyes will be on the Parliament Chairperson's decision as the National Assembly gets ready to discuss the proposal, which may have a long-term impact on South Africa's parliamentary system. Dr. Ndlozi has pledged to keep pushing for an open and inclusive legislative process and has warned that any effort to silence critics will be fiercely resisted.